Losing those last 20 pounds in our 50s and beyond can sometimes feel like a mountain to climb. I get it. I've lost over 30 pounds so far following the Starch Solution, and I'm down to those last 14.2 pounds. And some days I wonder if I will ever get there. But I'm determined I will get there. In this video, I'll be covering the progress I made this week, what I ate, and some of the activities I did to stay on track. So for all those starchy sisters out there, if you need a little encouragement on your own journey of losing the last 20 pounds or even losing weight, I made this video just for you. So let's get right to it. Let's see what I did this week to stay on track. Breakfast time. I have my oats, my blueberries, carrots, and of course that cauliflower in there. I'm going to meal prep today. I've been cleaning out the fridge this morning. I had a lot of junk in there. Not junky food, just like stuff I needed to get rid of. I'm so bad at the whole fridge thing, but I'm getting better. So progress, not perfection, one little step at a time. Today I'm excited because I actually microwave my potatoes and I want to steam pot them or Insta steam them, however you say it. I want to put them in the Instant Pot so I have extra potatoes. And so I'm gonna finally do that today. So excited about that. And I have a plethora of vegetables I need to cut up and put in containers, so those are just ready to go, because I don't know about you guys, but when they're in these bags from the grocery store, they just stay there. I am going to cut those up and see if that'll get me using them this week. Meal prepping, food prepping, component prepping, all about prepping today. And then going to the gym, walking the dogs, eating some food. Just a normal day here on the Starch Solution. Potatoes cleaned and ready to go in the Instant Pot. Instant Pot is on. I did 12 minutes steam on high. So we'll see if it works. The consensus on YouTube seems to be 12 to 15 minutes. But I didn't feel like navigating through all the channels to see. That's just what I remember. So hopefully it works. While waiting for the potatoes, I chopped up some veggies. All right, the Instant Pot beeped. Nope, they're not even close to being done. All right, try 2 with the Instant Pot. I think the mistake I made was I didn't put it on pressure cook. I put it on steam. I don't know. This is a newer Instant Pot. Maybe that's why. So we'll try it. I looked it up online this time. I found a blog and it said pressure cook for 12 minutes and then let it natural release for, I think, 8 minutes. Anyway, we'll see. Hopefully this gets the potatoes soft. They are nice and soft. The fork goes right through. Success in the Instant Pot. Okay, food prep is all done. Yay! So exciting. And I made tortilla soup yesterday, so that's in the fridge. I made tofu cubes the other day, so that's in the fridge. So tomorrow I'll probably do the tofu cubes just so I have a little more of those. But I have tons of zucchini and squash. I have my already cooked potatoes. I'm so excited to eat these. And then I had some cauliflower and broccoli. These I need to bake up in the oven real soon. And then I just chopped peppers, onions, and cabbage. So this should make something nice. We'll see how the week unfolds and what I end up making. Yes, meal prepping done. Or food prepping, component prepping done. So this is super exciting, you guys. I'm going to eat a little something and then I'm going to head to the gym. I never get tired of going to the gym. I just love moving my body, walking, especially after having that broken ankle. It just feels good to walk. baked veggies, rice, and tofu on the menu for lunch today. I'm really liking the baked veggies. I just did the eggplant, zucchini, and mushrooms. Oh my gosh, you guys, so good. Something about those three together tastes so good for me. The only thing I was missing was onions. So the next batch I'm gonna put some onions in. But here's my lunch. I hope this, I keep saying about the bowls, but these are really big bowls. And I really load it up with veggies, probably about a half a cup of rice in there. And I did 15 cubes of tofu. When I'm done with the gym, I always think, man, that's an hour that I could have just been sitting at home doing nothing. So here I am, all done with my workout. An hour later, got my 3 chest workouts in and my walking. Headed home, going to walk the dogs and eat dinner. Dinner time here, guys. I have my super simple tortilla soup with the super simple cheese sauce and some onions on top. Yum. This was so good yesterday and it's going to be even better tonight. I had some leftover baked cabbage with some spinach, and then I cut up some cucumbers. Nice little crisp and refreshing. And then for dessert, I have my sorbet. It'll be out on the counter waiting to defrost till it's time for dinner. Enjoying my oatmeal on the back lanai, overlooking the pond in our backyard. The older I get, the more I enjoy these quiet moments alone, just quietly eating and being present in the moment. Hey guys, back from the gym, had a shower. I'm getting ready to film my no cheese sauce in a bit, but right now I'm hungry and I'm getting ready to eat. So I made a potato in the microwave. I had some sauteed mushrooms and onions left over, and I microwaved a bag of spinach. So that's my lunch, all mixed together. So yummy. And then I had some leftover cabbage of my super simple cabbage. I made another head of that. I think I did that a day ago or a couple days ago. So I'm gonna be eating that up. Dinner is the same as yesterday. I had my mix of zucchini and eggplant and also the tortilla soup with that cheese sauce. I'm just loving it. Another beautiful day in sunny Florida. Sun is shining. It's probably about 80 degrees outside, and I am having oatmeal for breakfast. A light lunch before the gym, one of those steamed potatoes and cheese sauce along with spinach. At the gym, I was working arms this day, so I do 3 strength training exercises. This day I used dumbbells, so it could have been done at home if I wanted to, but I was at the gym. And then once I finish with those 3 strength training exercises, I walk on the treadmill for 30 minutes to get my walk in. After the gym, I used my prepped broccoli and cauliflower and made baked veggies from Anne and Jane's book, Be a Plant-Based Woman Warrior. So for dinner, I had those baked veggies, the cauliflower and broccoli, along with rice and tofu. This is one of my favorite dinners. So a week of living the Starch Solution. I love it. So now let's get into, did I lose weight this week? Well, I definitely lost weight this week. Yes. So let's get into my numbers. I lost 2.1 pounds this week. You heard it, 2.1. So excited. I weighed in at 152.1 pounds, you guys. Yes. I wanted to address this. I've had a few people ask me in the comments how tall I am. I'm 5'4" tall. I'm not super tiny, so I don't have a petite frame, but I don't have a larger frame either. So I'd say I'm right in the middle. I do have some muscle on me, so my body's a little bit more dense, I would say. Yeah, that's the best I can explain this body. I've lost a total of 7.3 pounds. of losing the last 20 pounds. So these last 4 weeks, I'm on week 4 now, these last 4 weeks I've lost 7.3 pounds total, and my total weight loss on the Starch Solution so far is 34.4 pounds. Like, I can't be upset about that. I love it, love living this lifestyle and feeling so good this week. There are 2 things that I did notice this week. The first thing is I noticed that I eat food for comfort. So I've noticed this along the journey. When I seek any kind of comfort or feel good, I look for it in food. And this week I really noticed that I've transferred that comfort to the food that I'm eating now. So my sorbet I have almost every night. It's become a comfort food for me. So a starchy husband and I went on a walk to take the dogs, and I was having that feeling just like, oh, I want to relax and get cozy in the house and eat my sorbet. And so I don't think that's a bad thing. Food is meant to be enjoyed. It's meant to be pleasurable, and I'm not using it as a crutch, but I just noticed that this week that, oh, these foods now are becoming comfort foods to me, which I love that. Healthy, sustaining, life-giving food that also makes me feel comforted. Nice. The second thing is starchy husband's been eating peanut butter toast, and that is an old comfort food for me. So I love peanut butter toast, just something about it. And so when he's been having that, I notice the craving rise up. And I'm mentioning it here to pay tribute to the fact that these cravings, they still rise up, right? It's part of the journey. And so I notice that I'm having those cravings. Will I eventually incorporate peanut butter toast back into my way of eating? Maybe, but for now, I'm on a high starch, low calorie density way of eating. And so I'm really being mindful of not bringing in those nut butters. So I noticed that I don't eat the peanut butter toast. I appreciate the food that I am eating, which for me was my oatmeal this morning. And I just went on about my day. I just want to honor that still, even along this journey, I've been on this journey now. Let me check my handy dandy calendar. 134 days, you guys. Amazing. I've been on the journey for a while now, and even still, those little cravings or desires come up. It's not like I'm sweating and gritting my teeth and bearing it, but it's just a recognition. Here that comes again. I've noticed I've been craving something a little different for dinner. Just the last couple days, I've been noticing that and just kind of thinking like, okay, what can I bring in that's just a little different, that spices up the dinner menu a little bit? So it's not a big deal, but just recognizing that this is coming up, and what can I do rather than just force myself to continue to eat the same things? This is a lifestyle. So I want to figure out different meals I can bring in that taste good to me and that are high starch, low fat, right? So I'm going to make black bean fajitas tonight. So that'll be super yummy, and I'm looking forward to that. My overarching goal this week was food prep, and I did that. So I'm happy about that. And I'll just continue mastering food prep. So just a work in progress, fine-tuning the meal prepping. Finally, going forward into next week, my overall goal is going to be just keeping on and being purposeful with the Starch Solution and preparing for success. The reason I say that is my daughter is out of town again next week. She's an event planner, and this is their busy season. And so I'll be traveling down to her house to sit with my granddaughter in the afternoon before my son-in-law gets home from work. And so I just want to make sure that I'm taking care of myself throughout the week and really preparing my food ahead of time and having those meals ready to eat while I'm there with the grandkids. I'd love to know in the comments below, what's your focus or overarching goal for the upcoming week? And in the meantime, for a little extra encouragement, I've got an upcoming video that you just might enjoy. I'll see you next week.